Elizabeth here with My Muscle Therapist, and today I want to talk a little bit about mental health. One of the reasons why I created this page was to have it as an outlet to talk about mental health, like my personal journey, the thoughts that I have, everything else. And so a little bit of backstory for me. I have been a licensed professional counselor for 2 years now, but I've been practicing in the field of therapy in the state of Mississippi for 5 years. What got me started and interested in wanting to be a therapist was my own journey and struggles and everything else. So I have a list of diagnoses we could get into. However, I don't really like talking about them, and this is why. Personally, I feel like I can use those as a crutch. When I am struggling with depression or anxiety or have like nightmares or things like that, I used to be like, oh, well, I can't help it, I have depression. Oh, I can't help it, I have PTSD. Oh, I can't help it, X, Y, and Z. And that is something that I had to kind of get out of the thinking frame of, that yes, I might struggle with this, but this does not have to define me. And why I wanted to talk about it in this video is summertime and mental health can be one or two things. You can see a decrease in all your symptoms, or you can see an increase in all your symptoms. And I'm one of those people, for some reason, when it is summer, even though it is my favorite season, and live in Mississippi, that is a bold statement because it's always like 90 degrees, and then the feel like is 615 degrees here. And it's still my favorite season, and that is when I feel the most depressed. I actually just kind of got off of a 4-week depression, symptom exasperation. My house was dirty. I was not eating how I should have been eating. I was not moving my body how I like to move my body. There was a decrease in my hobbies. There was a decrease in me hanging out with my friends. And if you know me, that is not like me. I love to move my body. I love feeding my body with food that makes it feel good. I love seeing my friends and my family and everything else. And sometimes there's no reason as to why my symptoms kind of start showing. It just happens. And that's something that I've really had to start kind of being accepting of, because I'm very high functioning. I mean, I was still going to work. I was still filming content. I was still doing the bare necessity. And to me, I think that's such a huge common misconception, that when you are on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 is the best day ever, and 1 is dig a grave and let me go lay in it. When you're at that one stage, I think most people think you won't work and you won't do all these other things. You'll be in bed and that's it. And that's not the case for everyone. And so I wanted to kind of talk about that and talk more so about the high function and depression and anxiety and things like that. And those people matter too. And it's hard because no one really believes you, and no one thinks you are struggling as much as you're struggling. And just know that's the perfect time to get involved with something and go see a therapist and talk to your friends and things like that. And I'm a therapist, and sometimes I need to see a therapist. I'm actually in the process of starting counseling again. There needs to be such a normalization around therapy of just because someone's in therapy and you're doing therapy doesn't mean you have to be in it 24/7 for the rest of your life, things like that. You can go for spurts at a time. Sometimes therapy is hey, life's going really good. How can I maintain it? And then can I just schedule a session with you in a month or so we can kind of check in and make sure I'm still doing good. And so I just want to kind of talk about that, because summer can be hard for some people, believe it or not. And so I hope that y'all can get something out of that. I'm always willing to talk about therapy and mental health, and what does that look like, and what does that look like for me. And if y'all like this, let me know, and I will put out some more content like that. So that's it for now, and I will see y'all with our next book review.